Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. You know I do my best to reply to all your comments either here on YouTube or Discord. I reply to DMs, and if I somehow don't, I promise to read as much as humanly possible. The good comments and the bad ones. Well, yesterday in the Discord, I saw a message from a community member. It's Just Gamer. The background footage that you're going to see B-rolled throughout today's video, and sometimes just looped. This individual is a smaller streamer by size with only 86 followers. Despite their size, the insane part of that is that there is a cheater that is stream sniping them. It is so blatant that they are naming themselves now after the individual which they are targeting. This is the main story of today's video. The link to their video explaining their story and also their YouTube channel is listed in the description down below. He tells the story also in full, but also his concerns. I'm going to be going over a summary, but also trying to raise as much concern here as well. The real quick, some context leading up. You know my goal here on the channel is to make guides, which I love doing. This is not a rant video. My goal is to bring attention to what is occurring, and I'll add my own 2 cents towards the end of the video. So call me shill, but I love Apex. I care about the community and I care about all of you watching. The game has its ups and downs, but at the end of the day that we play this game because we genuinely enjoy it. I hope that's why we play it. But recently I've seen a common trend of comments upset about cheaters in Apex Legends, even at the lower ranks or casual gameplay, which if any of you guys are commenting about any concerns, then I try to make a video to address those every once in a while because, you know, it's important. I know you guys don't have that voice and I want to give you guys a platform, which I can understand. It leads to the bigger question when you're watching these guides and stuff. Why waste time improving on this game when there's just cheaters at the higher ranks? I mean, this is when we see the average player want to skip steps and they start cheating as well. Just the average fan, the average player of Apex, then literally becomes hacker versus hacker lobbies. I'm gonna be transparent. Whenever I play, let's say 10 ranked games, probably 2 out of those 10 games, I run into blatant cheaters. And this is happening mostly in Diamond Plus, and it's very demotivating to play. I posted about this before, so this isn't new information. It's just I have posted about my consistent stance against cheaters, but transparently it has been just mostly the upper ranks and people who are of higher skill-based matchmaking where it has become a problem. So I know the average player and average fan doesn't see that as much. So I've kind of just said, okay, swallowed that pill and said, well, this sucks. Maybe something will change. Because the system does see that these cheaters are landing a lot of shots, and well, the skill-based matchmaking just throws them right up to where all the pros and people who put a lot of time in this game. So I ask again, to all of you, are you experiencing an influx of cheaters, or is this video out of touch? I mean, the reason I'm making it is I'm confident now because of what I'm seeing just from an average player, like it's just gamers. I've been seeing it, and I've been hearing about it, and you guys are commenting. But maybe this is still a smaller issue. I'm not sure, but I'm trying to make this video to bring attention to it. Here's some more context. Gdolphin has posted an experiment of calculating the number of Preds and Masters banned, which is good seeing them banned, but it raises concerns how many cheaters are just running around that are not banned. Another side note, this recently happened too. This is something completely different besides cheating. Gdolphin posted that something terrible happened to him recently. I actually really enjoy Gdolphin's content. He's a very genuine dude and individual. And it would be great if somebody who watches this video go to his stream and give him some love when he returns, or even leaving his content up, going to his YouTube channel and just showing support and saying that we sent you guys over. Well, so I know that's a bit heavy as well, but I hope that, I don't know what's going on with him, but I hope that that everything ends up okay. I really, really do. Now I'll shift gears back after the heaviness. Okay, now we have the lead up and the context of the cheater problem already occurring, right? It's mostly happening in upper tier lobbies and max rank because that's what cheaters want. They want Pred, they want Masters. The bigger issue here is now that it's happening to It's Just Gamer and more individuals that are just casually playing. Why is this scary and why I'm making this video? It's been keeping me up at night because I'm like, man, what does that mean for the community? Because any small streamer can be harassed by a cheater. Even if you're trying to grow your name, build a community, just have fun, get together with friends, that gets stopped now by a potential cheater. Makes it virtually impossible to grow or invest even into your own community. People don't realize, but it's the smaller streamers or even the average fan or viewer who builds this community. It's you watching this video. If the cheaters are targeting you guys, then no one will watch as much Apex or any game for that matter. You are the pillars of the community. If individuals just leave, well, then there's no one in the community left. I won't be super dramatic and say, guys, it's all over. This is the end of times. The game is dead. No, it's not over yet. I'm bringing attention to this because I more or less am concerned what happens in another 6 months to a year of this just keeps ramping up. Because it just feels like cheating over the course of the past year, 2 years, have just been getting more insane, which we're going to talk about more here in a minute. What is also concerning is because of that, I know you're commenting don't exactly have a platform to raise concerns or even be protected by cheaters. bigger streamers, by being watched by so many, are lucky because they have a higher chance to have someone get the word of a cheater, and then somebody will ban them on the spot. Now, that's not always the case. It means they're also a high target, right? But now what happens to the average player who has no outlet, the smaller streamer, the average player or fan of Apex, who's probably skilled at the game? And when you're running into this issue, what do? I'll be honest, even me, I run into them, I report them, and then I feel stuck. I make video content first rather than stream. I flat out don't know what to do besides power through it, which is not fun or fair. So if you feel that way, and if I feel that way, what do? Essentially, it's like you report, suck it up, and that's it. And that just sucks. Cheating is plaguing just about everyone. Looking at some of the steps Respawn has taken to update the anti-cheat this season, it is an ongoing war against cheaters. I'm not saying they're not trying. I'm not saying these companies don't care. Pirate Software has been one big advocate, understanding that this is not an easy process. I just think that the cheaters are getting more insane, and it's just hitting on a larger scale than I guess what we can even realize. And we see games like Call of Duty, CS2, League of Legends, Rocket League, and more all plagued. And notice that I'm mentioning other titles besides just FPS games, because I saw an article posted by League of Legends having to up their battle even, going to the anti-cheat that Valorant's using. And I know Valorant is in a constant battle as well. Rainbow Six Siege also did a major update to their game as well to combat cheaters. Now, this does not excuse cheating in Apex Legends. This is not saying that Apex Legends is off the hook. I think it's important that we stand firm that cheating online is a major problem in general, which is why I'm adding more or less my 2 cents here in just a minute. I've been kind of adding it throughout, to be fair as well. I'm trying to figure out why cheating is becoming more insane month after month. I'm going to look inward. I'm going to blame myself a little bit here. Is it because I'm making videos like this that are causing more of a problem? Am I the problem bringing attention to it, so now more people want to cheat? I've seen so many videos on YouTube about cheating in general and learning about these things that I had no clue existed, and it's scary. And it's even more scary because they're making claims that it's easy. Just like individuals harassing It's Just Gamers, just the average player. They have no fear of what they're doing. We see aimbots, wall hacks, DMA hardware, spoofing, cronus, zens, xims. I mean, the list goes on of how they're abusing it. It's just crazy. It's features that would be used for accessibility are being used and exploited for cheating. And so I'm sure that's why I'm mentioning it, because I'm sure there's more on the list here that I don't even know about. Some of this stuff is just sold in retail stores. I mean, you can find those things like strike packs, and they're sold at GameSpot, which is insane. I've seen some of you guys comment, and I find it so disappointing that you caved and use this hardware and software. It's sad. It's sad that we're in a state of just justifying cheating, because cheating is never okay. I even had people comment saying, just go outside, guys, go touch grass. It's like, listen, we're all playing this game online, and we're all, you could say, wasting our time playing this game. But if there's people wasting our time, then that's frustrating. We all have our daily lives. We all potentially have other jobs, and nobody wants to come home and waste their time dealing with a cheater, right? I don't think anybody does. So yes, we could go do other things, but I feel there's a reason why we play online games. There's a reason why you're watching this video, because you play video games. And if you're watching this video, don't play video games, well, then this video probably just isn't intended for you. Now, this is my own 2 cents, but also my concern. I don't post daily content on this, and I would love to see a win somewhere. I know recently an example is Engine owning a cheat seller was sued and lost in court against Activision, which is a major win because legally, I mean, it has already been illegal to sell cheats, but now this just makes it easier for other court cases to take these websites and stuff down. The downside is that they're just releasing their cheats for free, from what I've heard, on Call of Duty, and it's further being ruined by cheaters. They get sued and these individuals run away to other countries. I've heard that story in a YouTube video. It's been a hot take, and I, for some reason, always get dislikes or comments roasting me when I say this, but I really feel like the only real solution is to have some sort of legal repercussion, or just harsher repercussions. I don't know the level of severity. This is going to depend on the situation of cheating, such as cheating in tournaments, right? That they win thousands of dollars versus somebody doing pub lobbies or somebody selling the cheats. But for companies to have leverage against this, somebody up can decide on what that means. Obviously, I don't have the power or the understanding of what should be assigned to what, but it feels like we live in the Wild West. People cheat in tournaments and get away with it. I've seen other games slap in the wrist. They come right back. They cheat again. And I even in like Apex, some people they cheat and they get a slap on the wrist and they come back again later. I mean, people have built names off of cheating. I have to assume maybe they got top rank and then they built it from there. The new information of this video for you, the viewers, I believe from what I'm seeing now, is that you are being impacted. I propose some solutions, such as, you know, investing more into an anti-cheat, us coming together and understanding that cheating is wrong and bad in video games, not to make light of it, but also legally there has to be more done so companies can tackle when the environments are bad. Because at the end of the day, you come home, you play an online game, even League of Legends, which is not even an FPS title and has cheaters. Then your time just feels wasted. You feel robbed of your time. And what do you do? What do you do? And I feel sorry for what's happening to individuals like It's Just Gamer, and I hope I can make a follow-up video on some future victories. You know, I talked about the victory and I was excited in the patch notes when I saw the anti-cheat was being updated, but I'm just not sure why it's not working right away. And I know that the fog of war, they can't share all those details, but I'd rather just see it in the environment knowing things are just occurring. But again, all of you guys, like, cheating is wrong. If you know somebody who's cheating, tell them it's wrong. I don't know. But anyways, I appreciate you for watching and taking some time out of your day. The next video on this channel is we're going to be discussing aim theory and the mindset, how to tie everything together to improve. And that's going to be a long video. So I'm excited for you to see that video. Thank you guys again so much for watching. Don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys all in the next one.